Yes. So far, I know that you have seen some features last class or probably in the previous unit that has to do with Latin and French expressions, archaic words, compound words, false cognates, as the main elements to know, as the main linguistic elements in the world of the legalese or the legal English, okay? I want to show you some extra tips, some extra features that will help you deal with these kind of texts, okay? All the examples have been taken from the Unit 2 and the documents that you have on the platform, okay? So you have there like double process, content and language, yes? Something I want to show you is that legal English is full of fragment or fragmentation, what the linguists call fragmentation or fragments. That is very, very long sentences, which are in fact for the writing conventions, this is something wrong. I mean, in the academia, in the world of, I mean, articles, I mean, when you write an essay, when you write an article, I'm talking about scientific writing. The fragments are wrong, yes? Conventionally, you can't have a paragraph of with more than 60 words. That would be too long and that would be wrong. Well, legal English is not the case. In legal English, we have a lot of fragmentation, a lot of fragments with expressions that may be like more than a paragraph, and that is okay for the genre. Yes, that is okay for this genre. Yes, para el género, digamos, para lo que llamamos el legal English. Yes, you should know that. And there are many other linguistic devices that are part of this genre that we will see now. And when I mean verb phrases, complex verb phrases. ¿Sí? Está mal escrito phrases, pero es... Ahora le puedo... Ahí está. Phrases. Prefixes and suffixes. Word formation. Complex nominalizations. The passive voice, which is very common in legalese. Impersonal language. Gerunds. To plus infinitive, where there are many linguistic devices that I would like to show you. This is part of legalese. You should know about this. In order to understand the world of legal English, you should be aware of the linguistic devices, the language that you have in these writings. Getting to know these linguistic features will help you a lot when understanding legal texts, okay? Let's see one example. I will show you a fragment like this, for example, this. A ver, eso. Here. Can you see it? That this fragment?
I think
No.
it froze the transmission. We are seeing now in diapositiva 6.
Yes.
Yes, yes, esto. To ensure that any person...
No, we are now seeing international human rights.
Ah. Let's see. Now. ¿Ahora?
Yes.
Activity. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
sorry. So you didn't see this?
No.
No.
Oh no.
Ah, sorry, sorry. So we go back and we will see it very quickly again. These are the main features of legal English that you should know as regards language knowledge or the language that you have on it. Yes? Estos son, se los digo en Spanish para que quede súper claro. Son features, son características del legal English, ¿sí? En los estudios discursivos de cada género hay elementos representativos, lingüísticos representativos de cada género. ¿Yes? Estos son los más estudiados de aquellos que hacen análisis discursivo del legal English. Y estos son los más representativos. Y el conocimiento, tener esta competencia lingüística, les va a ayudar muchísimo cuando tengan que leer un texto legal o cuando tengan que enfrentarse a un texto de legal English. ¿Yes? Cuando cualquier tipo de legal English tendrá estos elementos y son muy importantes. ¿Yes? Estos son los que más desarrollo tienen dentro de estos estudios discursivos. Y ustedes vieron algunos. La clase pasada vieron Latin and French expressions, archaic words, compound words y false cognates. Por lo que vi, eso es lo que han visto. Hoy vamos a ver algunos más y podemos ir sumando cada clase un poquito más porque el conocimiento lingüístico, esta competencia lingüística hace muchísima diferencia. ¿Yes?
Okay.
Vamos a ver fragments, esto es expuestas serían, es decir, verbos muy específicos que se usan en esta disciplina y no en otro lado. Prefijos y sufijos. Uy, mi red es inestable. Prefijos y sufijos, word formation, complex nominalizations, passive voice, impersonal, gerunds y algunos más. ¿Ok? ¿Hasta ahí está bien?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Okay. Sorry, I thought I was showing you this, but no. Let's see the first example. What's the activity? You have to identify alguna instance, algún ejemplo, alguna instance of these features en este extract, en este extracto. Dice to ensure, no puedo leer porque están acá. ¿Quién puede leerlo? Pues yo tengo acá los... Ahí está. Dice, to ensure that any person whose rights or freedoms as herein recognized are violated shall have an effective remedy, notwithstanding that the violation has been committed by persons acting in an official capacity. Oh, okay, that's a long. What type of features can you identify in this extract? ¿Qué podemos marcar acá? De esto que vimos antes. All these features. ¿Qué reconocen? Algunas. A ver.
Effective remedy.
¿Qué sería eso? Effective remedy.
Like some kind of compensation or yes,
Pero
compensation. Ah,
¿qué language feature sería esta? ¿Qué sería? ¿Eso sería una Latin expression?
no.
¿Sería el uso de un prefijo? ¿Sería un... no sé, ¿qué sería? Effective remedy. According to you.
False cognate maybe.
Yes, yes, probably, yes. Yes, of course. ¿Se acuerdan que era un false cognate o un false friend, no?
False friend.
Yes.
A false
We
friend.
know it by false
Yes.
friend.
Ah, okay. You know it by false friend. Okay. Yes, a false friend. Yes. A false friend or false cognate. It's a word that can be deceiving or meaning something that apparently it's a different thing. Como un amigo falso, ¿no? Que parece una cosa y es otra. Good. Effective remedy, it's a false cognate. Very good. What other linguistic feature encuentran acá? ¿Alguna más? Hay
Hearing.
montones. ¿Eh? Sorry?
Hearing.
Ah, yes, hearing. And what's that, Aldo?
That's a compound word.
Great. It's a compound word. It's here plus in.
Yes.
See? It's an adverb plus a preposition making a compound word. Good. ¿Qué más tenemos? ¿Qué más hay?
Has
Voy a
been
marcar.
committed.
Passive voice.
Passive voice. Where?
The violation has been committed by persons acting in an official capacity.
Great. Has been committed by or committed by. Sorry. What else? ¿Alguien más dijo algo y no alcancé a escuchar? We have passive voice, false friends, compound words.
Here are violated shall have is passive voice too.
Yes. Todo está también, pero ok, no lo voy a marcar como passive voice. Me gustaría más que digan que el shall es es un old English, ¿no? Un término arcaico. Old English. Shall. Very common in legal English. En ningún otro lado del mundo van a haber escrito shall. Solo en legal English. Yo pensé que había desaparecido hasta que empecé a estudiar legal English. Shall, no usen shall, solo en legal English, of course. Shall, it's old English expression, an archaic word, yes. And it's also, como creo que dijo Janina, part of the passive voice expression, pero ya tenemos otra. Good. Another one more, please. O leemos otro excerpt. Ese. A ver ese.
Persons.
Ah, sorry. Persons. ¿Y qué sería persons?
The same as shall,
Okay.
Okay.
I
Yes.
think, because it's very
Yeah.
formal.
I wouldn't say that it's an old expression. In fact, it's not archaic. Person. Pero decir persons, it's extremely formal. So it's part of the legal English world. Yes. Es muy difícil ver persons con S en algún otro lado que no sea en un texto legal. Yes. No es Old English porque se sigue usando, el inglés es dinámico y cambia, pero podríamos decir que una expresión extremely formal.
But
Yes.
I'm sorry, in that case, can we use by people instead of persons?
No.
Okay.
I mean, if you're drafting a legal document, forget about people. You will go for the person option. Yes?
Okay.
That is part of the legal English feature. Using very technical language, for example, person. Yes? Or persons. Con ese más formal. Yes?
Okay, thank you.
But you wouldn't use it as plain language or with your friends. You're not going to say, "Oh, I meet new person every time I go to the cinema." Of course not. You say
Okay.
people, but as a lawyer, you say person.
Great.
Good, great, good, good, good things. Let's see this. What about this paragraph? this section, this extract. It's an article number 30. Did you find something related to this, features that we have talked? Did you see some of this on this? I can read it, but irrespective of the notifications made under Article 26, Paragraph 5, the Secretary General of the United Nations shall inform all states referred to in Paragraph 1 of the same article of the following particulars. Oh my gosh. What do we have? Les ayudo un poco. Aldo?
Yes, no, I just recognize the show because we have already said in the other slide.
Yes.
And
Yes,
irrespective, it sounds me at a very formal or archaic because I haven't seen it in many years. Irrespective.
Yes, and we have here a very interesting thing that is a prefix, the use of a prefix. And we have what we call word formation here. Esto lo voy a decir because it's very common. ¿Saben qué es word formation? Linguistically. Sí, yes, sí, okay, it's the coin, o sea, cuando se acuña un nuevo término o una nueva, o se forma una palabra con el uso de alguna partícula. Se le agrega una partícula y se crea una palabra nueva, word formation. En legal English pasa mucho con los adjectives y con los adverbs. Todo el tiempo se usan estas word formation de una palabra que se forman otras y otras y otras. En English hay montones, generalmente dados por prefixes o suffixes, o an adverb plus a preposition, o a verb phrase, eso sería un verb más otra preposition, ¿sí? O una nominalization, cuando hay dos nouns juntos. Hay un montón de formas de hacer una word formation, y el legal English está lleno de eso. Ya vamos a ver otros ejemplos. Acá vemos el uso de un prefijo, prefix, yes? What else? Miren, yo marqué esto, no sé si les hace ruido a ustedes. Pay a look at it. Irrespective of the, to, in, of the, oh my gosh, in the same paragraph, we have plenty of prepositions and very similar prepositions. Of the, to, in, of the. Yes? Why do you think that we have this? Probably in another context, this will be wrong. Yes, that is redundancy. We have a lot of the same prepositions, but in legal English, that is okay. That is okay because we have complex nominalization o nominalizaciones complejas que no se permiten achicar. For example, one possibility sería decir United Nations Secretary, General Secretary, yes? Por ejemplo, la Secretaría General de las Naciones Unidas could be comprised as just one element, United Nations General Secretary. Yes, eso sería una forma de acortarlo. Pero en el legal English, that would be wrong. Yes, es preferible decir Secretary General of the United Nations, aunque quede súper largo y algo tosco. That is one of the main features of the legal English. De eso van a tener un montón, con frases nominales complejas, que no escatiman en el uso excesivo de prepositions. ¿Ok? O de determiners, como en este caso, o inclusive de
Sorry,
conectores. Yes.
I have a question. In legal English, we don't use the abbreviation. We put the old sentences.
Abbreviations, you mean abreviaciones o
Yes.
contracciones?
Yes.
Abreviaciones
For
como
example, with S, with the poster S.
contractions.
Contraction. Yes.
Contractions. No, never. Never use a contraction. Jamás.
Okay.
Jamás. I mean, I would say plain language o colloquial language, yes, el lenguaje informal, ¿sí? No contractions, never. Don't use contractions. Y tampoco lo que pensé que me decías los acronyms, no. Pero informal language, colloquial language, plain language is not an option in legal English, yes? Never use a contraction. That's why you will have a paragraph with millions of prepositions, porque no está permitido el lenguaje informal, donde uno tiende a cortar y hacer nominalizaciones más simples, juntando elementos. United Nations Secretary sería the Secretary of United Nations. No se puede achicar. Menos contractions. No. Good question. Yes. We generally link the idea of legal English with very formal English. Yes. Con un registro muy alto y muy formal. Good. Yes. So I wouldn't use contractions. One more, porque está bueno, pero no sé si tanto, no sé si para mí está bueno, pero I don't know if it's okay for you. The last possibility, the last paragraph. You tell me what features can we talk about? In time of public emergency which threatens the life of the nation and the existence of, a ver si tengo otra. Bueno, esta. Yes. Pay a look at this. Okay, any ideas? I just marked I put some colors and some verbs which are very formal and very characteristic of the legal English, that is threatens, proclaimed, derogating, and then some other expressions that are inconsistent. ¿Qué tenemos en inconsistent? What is that?
Prefix.
Inconsistent. A prefix. That is word formation. Tenemos consist, that is the root, la raíz. The root is consist, the verb. In general, the root is a verb. It's a general rule. And then we have inconsist, this word formation, a very common element in legal English. On the ground of, what is that? On the ground of. Ground, tenemos un article, tenemos una preposition, tenemos otra preposition, otra preposition of. So we have a complex element of many elements, making it a more complex one, and that is an expression, a very common expression in legal English. On the ground of, en las bases de, sería algo así, raza, color, sexo, bueno. Ok. ¿Alguna más que quieran mencionar? No.
Maybe solely or not.
So, ¿a dónde está?
Near discrimination.
Ah, yes. Very good.
Soul
what is
plus
that?
L and Y.
Soul plus li.
Yes.
Sería. Very good. That is a suffix. Good. I know we are running out of time, but this is just a hint, just a very little of information as regards the language that you may find in legal English text. It is very important for you to get to know to these linguistic elements, because everything will be easier then. Okay, I will leave some prefixes, very common prefixes that you should know. Esto está buenísimo, fíjense, porque tienen the definition. Todo el mundo ha usado anti o anti as a preposition, but the good thing is that you know that this means against, o de, el prefijo de significa opposite, o miss significa wrongly. For example, and then you have an example, misspell. For example, under significa too little, so underestimate. Yes, that is very, very interesting for you, not only in legal English, but you will have a lot of this in legal English. So it's a feature mainly of this. Then you have suffixes. Se los dejo acá como una, like a note that you may have. And this is very important when you write. Yes, when you write your first legal English text. So you have to have it there. For example, Aldo dijo, encontró soul plus Lee. Entonces vemos acá que Lee significa how something is. For example, lovely. Lovely. Yes, ¿cómo es? Adorable. Yes. Yes, that's very good. Then you have some like prefixes are very, very important, and suffixes in legal English. Okay. Just to finish the class, because I know it's 1 hour and a half, right? Yes or no? Yes. Yes. Okay, that's what Adela told me. We're finishing the class with 2 proverbs related to law. Just a very funny way to finish the class, okay? Pay a look. We have, did you know that expression? Necessity knows no law?
No.
No? It's a proverb, like a fixed expression, an idiomatic expression. Necessity knows no law, como en Spanish, el que madruga Dios lo ayuda, o esas idiomatic expressions que usamos todo el tiempo. Well, there are many, including the word law or the word of legal English. And this is one that I really like. Necessity knows no law. Can you think of the equivalent in Spanish? ¿Cómo sería el equivalente en Spanish de esta expression? Yo no tengo idea.
La necesidad no conoce la ley, algo así.
Sí, pero no sé, por eso digo, no sé. Quizás hay una expresión en Spanish o algo de... No es, bueno, no sé. What's the meaning? The proverb could be used to justify the behavior of a man, for example, who steals food to keep his wife and family from starving. Claro. Como la necesidad no... Sí, no tiene ley o no hay ley para la necesidad, no sé. For example, Don Quijote decía, necessity urges desperate measures. Another way to say the same. Or pretty much the same. Algo de hereje me parece que en Spanish, cara de hereje o algo así, but I'm not really sure about that. Capaz que estoy confundido. And one more. One more. That one. Possession is 9 points of the law. Esa no la conocía. Fíjense que ahí están. Possession, no, con razón. It's 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of the law. O sea, 9 de 10, ¿no? Sería como una cosa así, la novena parte de un décimo de possession es eso. It's 9/10 of the law. ¿La habían escuchado esta?
No.
No. Possession is 9/10 of the law. And in Spanish? No.
No.
Quien posee algo así, no. No hay algo así, no. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Well, okay, but it means that even though full legal right to the thing has not been established, he who is in possession, he has far greater rights to it than has everybody else. Quien posee como que tiene más, en realidad más derecho, ¿no? Como una cosa así. Quien posee, debe haber alguna figura en Spanish que diga algo similar, ¿ok? But you learned 2 new expressions. Necessity knows no law, and possession is 9/10 of the law. Yes, probably next class we can see some others. Yes, 2 new expressions for you. Okay. Questions? Any questions? I think that's all. I recommend that you should go for the material, start reading the covenants, the summary, the guide, and you have to do the activities. There are 2 activities, I guess, referring to this. And okay, any question, you can just email me or something, and I will answer. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes.
I have a question. Can you share this power
Yes, of
with
course.
us?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
I will
thank you.
share the PowerPoint presentation, the video, the activity, and I have many things as regards the language. I don't know if she's okay with it. Of course, I guess it will be no problem, but yes, of course. Maybe Adela can upload it on the platform. I don't know. I should talk to her, but yes, of course. And the video with the activity, no problem. And I have more proverbs, more expressions, more language features. So if you are really interested beyond the legal thing, we can work on that. No problem. Any other question? No? Okay. If you don't have any other question, I think it's okay. You're free to go and have a nice weekend. We're just there. Well, thank you to Clarissa. Thank you.
teacher.
It was a pleasure. Um, and okay, see you soon when Adela wants. I have no problem. I'm on vacation right now. I'm coming back on next Monday, but I'm willing to participate and help in anything I can with the course or some language issues. Okay, I'm not a lawyer, but I can help from the linguistic point of view. Yes, that it's also necessary. Okay, the language is the vehicle, so you need it. Okay, good.
Yes.
Well,
Thank you, teacher.
Many thanks.
thank you. Thank you too. It was
Thank
a
you.
pleasure.
Thank you,
Okay,
teacher. It was a
well,
pleasure.
thanks for participating, for joining me, and see you soon. Okay,
Yes.
bye-bye.
See you
Bye.
soon. Have a good night.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.